Hey guys, Ben here with Ben Ventures, and as you can see I'm in the great outdoors once again. I'm at another camping destination. This time it'll be at a public campground, and the weather is kind of gloomy and rainy, but that's okay. I got lots of tarps with me, and on this video I'm going to be cooking and hanging out by the fire and just enjoying nature. I hope you guys do enjoy it, and if you do, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get into it. Well, it is a rainy, gloomy day, and just in case I brought all of my tarps with me. I've been monitoring the weather report. It says that it's supposed to clear up at around 2 o'clock or so hopefully that's the case. I would imagine that the campsite is relatively empty as well. The temperature is probably around 5 or 6 degrees Celsius, and I'll give that to you in Fahrenheit as usual. And a couple minutes out, see how empty this campsite is. I should be able to find a spot relatively quickly here, so. Completely empty. I haven't even seen one car yet, and all the spots are open. Ooh, bumpy. That's perfect. I'm gonna try and drive around a little bit. Oh, I see one car, but looks like they're not hanging around, so that's perfect. All right, let's try and find a spot here. All right, so I'm at the campsite, and there's not a soul in sight. I love it. I think it's just because of the rain and the colder temperatures. Nobody's really wanting to camp right now. It does seem like the rain is starting to dissipate a little bit, which is good, and that's what the weather report said as well. So before I pick out a spot, which basically I have the pick of the litter of any spot I want right now, I'm going to take a little bit of a hike over to a lake called Alouette Lake, and we're going to show you guys how beautiful it is. It's absolutely gorgeous. There is nobody around. This is awesome. All right, I'm gonna walk along the beach here and check it out. Got the whole beach to myself. What a beautiful, beautiful spot. It's a gorgeous lake. But I'm gonna head back to the campsite and look for a spot and get a fire going and start thinking about lunch because I'm getting hungry. So one of the things I have set up and ready to go in my storage locker is a bin containing various items, a tent, water pills to clear water, water filter, sleeping bag, various types of dehydrated food and meals, and water, of course, and matches and a variety of other things that you can basically survive on. Now the only problem is that it's in my storage locker downstairs, and I'm sort of thinking maybe I need to grab a second bin for upstairs in my condo, my apartment, in case there is an earthquake or something does happen. and that way I've got stuff at the ready. So I'll probably end up getting a second mobile charging station as well. One for camping and downstairs, and then one for upstairs if our power does go out. So yeah, always be ready. You never know what could happen. So all right, found myself a little camp spot. So I'm gonna get set up and get a fire going, and it's right next to this huge tree stump. It looks like this was a massive tree at one point. Look at the size of that. Looks like people made a little bit of a fort out of this. The inside is just huge. Look at the size of that. Maybe a future video. It'd be pretty easy, just throw a couple of tarps over top of it and you're good. Might be a few bugs in there though. So I got this little tool on Amazon, and it's just a really hard metal with a cap, and it's used to sharpen your axe. Basically just do a couple one way and a couple the other way, and it does take off some metal. So it's not ideal if you have a really expensive hatchet or axe, but it really sharpens it quite well. Just a couple on both sides. So use that and then use the rounded part here to kind of smooth it off a little bit. And that should be it. Nice and sharp. Alright, so this wood's a little tiny bit wet, so I'm going to use this little gadget here, which is used for like inflating air mattresses and kayaks and a variety of other things. So I'm going to use this to stoke the fire a little bit. Works quite well. Just makes my life a little easier. I don't have to keep blowing on the fire and stoking it, so it's a handy little gadget. I'll put the link in the description. I just got it on Amazon. All right, let's see my sleeping arrangements for tonight. I'm going to be sleeping nice and cozy. All right, let's get a couple of blankets here. This is my heated blanket, and then my wool blanket underneath. So I'll be in between these two blankets here. And then I have my Go Labs battery here, and I'm just going to plug in my heated blanket there overnight. And I got my air mattress that I've been testing out as well. I'll put the company name in the description. So I will be sleeping nice and cozy. And actually, in hindsight, I should have brought my tent because it's not raining at all. I just didn't want to put away the wet stuff in the morning, but I totally could have tented it out and it would have been just fine. But for the next trip, I will definitely tent it out. So my original plan was to make a tuna melt for lunch, and it would have been really, really good. But I forgot the cheese and I forgot the mayonnaise. That's in typical Ben fashion. So I'm just gonna make a noodle soup, because noodle soup is always great when you're camping. So, but for dinner I got some really delicious food. And I'm getting hungry. I think I'm gonna cook it up. All right, for this trip, I brought a beer with me, O'Hara's Irish Stout. I like stouts as well. Never tried this one before. Looks like it's crafted in Ireland, so let's test it out and see how good it is. Ooh. Whoa. Take it easy. Wow, that's really good. That's really quite nice, actually. O'Hara's Irish Stout Nitro. All right, I'm gonna chill by the fire with this. What's up, buddy? How you doing, bud? Oh, what an amazing day. And it's a beautiful night out right now. The moon's out. There's no rain. It's perfect. I'm getting a little hungry. Time for dinner. So I'm going to cook up some cheese-filled sausage, some asparagus, and some risotto. Should be delicious. Oh, that looks so good. Asparagus, risotto, cheese stuffed sausage. Let's dig in. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Let's try this out. Oh, that's so good. So good. Well, I'm gonna mow down on this and probably just hit the car and watch a movie before I go to sleep, because I'm tired. It's been a lot of fun today. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning. It's about 7 in the morning. I slept pretty okay. My back's a little sore though. But yeah, I gotta head back out of this beautiful spot. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure to check out my other content where I hike, I camp, and I travel. And thanks for watching Ben Adventures. See you in the next video.